Hello, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Reagan. Today's episode, we will be making scrambled eggs. Step number 1, we shall get a pan. A pan. A pan to put our eggs in. Step 2, you put the stove on a medium heat. The next step, we shall grab some eggs. We shall grab some eggs from the refrigerator. Next step, you take your eggs, 2 eggs, crack them, and put them into a bowl. Now that we have our eggs in the bowl, we shall get a cup from the sink and fill the cup with water. Then our next step is to water down the eggs so we don't get salmonella. All the water. Good. So we don't get salmonella. I'm funny. Next step is whisk the eggs and water thoroughly so you don't die of food poisoning. Now that the eggs are whisked to perfection, as you can see, we take them over to the stove to cook them. Now that our pan is all heated up, before we put the eggs into the pan, we want to grab some Pam. You spray the Pam in the pan. Non-stick oil. I like it. Next thing we will be doing is pouring the watered down eggs into our pan. The pan seems to be a bit hot, and we have made a doodle mess on the stove that will need to be cleaned up later. Now, with a spatula, you want to constantly move the eggs around. And for all the viewers out there, I would advise to pour the eggs slower than I did, because as you can see, it can get messy. I think I turned the heat down a little too much. We're going to turn it back up because we are improvising. Like I said, just slowly stir the eggs. Slowly stir the eggs. Then maybe if you want to get a little on a spatula, do a nice little flip with it. All eggs can use a good little flip every once in a while. You know, I see no progress coming with these eggs. I am not sure why, but they are not cooking. Let's turn the heat up. The heat is now on a high medium for the viewers watching. The eggs are cooking now, and it is quite magnificent to see the transformation. Just to think, there could have been a chance that these eggs could have grown up to be full chickens and we could have ate their meat, but no, we're eating them before they were even born. Are chickens born? I don't know. The eggs are cooking. As the liquid turns into a moist pile of lump, yes, I said it, moist, you want to keep stirring to make sure you do not burn any of them. And if you see any chunks in the egg, like big chunks, you want to just give it a quick chop, 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 chop with the spatula. And if I were you, I would advise to wear a shirt while making scrambled eggs, because a lot of the eggs are bubbling and popping all over my tummy, and it hurts.
Is it actually?
Yes, sir. I feel that watering down the eggs was a bad idea, because now we have water setting in the pan with the eggs. But it's okay, it's a pan, it'll evaporate. Alrighty, the eggs appear to be done. We shall turn off the stove. Now, we get a plate. To put the eggs on. We need a bigger plate. This is a bigger plate. I winked. You can't see it though, because I have sunglasses on. Now, we will take the eggs and pour it onto a plate. Right, boyo?
Can you shut that for me?
And voila! And voila! We are finished. We now have a tasty plate of scrambled eggs.